So the question we're looking at today is, will AI take over the world? This has been thrust into the world recently as a consequence of ChatGPT, and the question itself has now become part of a topic of debate and speculation. Currently at the moment it's around, will students use it to cheat? Does this mean journalism is affected? What jobs will it replace? But we're going to look at, will it basically have the potential to take over the world? Can AI get too smart? And it's certain that AI has a great potential, and obviously recently one of the founding fathers of AI at Google quit recently over the developments in the technology and stated it was one of his biggest regrets. But we have to remember that AI has the potential to greatly impact, both positively and negatively, aspects of society, including industries, healthcare, transportation, and more. And used for positive, for example, it depends on the way you view it. So, for example, with jobs, could it replace jobs? Yes. Can we use that for a positive? Yes, we could use that, for example, to mean that people have to work less days a week. If the jobs are already being done by somebody that isn't a human, then that job doesn't need to be done by a human anymore, theoretically allowing us to reduce our working week. After all, in previous decades, they did predict that by now we would only be working 3-day weeks. If only, hey? But the behaviour and capabilities of AI systems are ultimately determined by their design, the data that is fed into them, and the objectives or parameters that are set by the developers who in turn create them. If we look at where AI is currently at, it is developing at a rapid pace, but AI is primarily used as a tool at the moment to enhance or augment human capabilities and automate certain tasks. So we've seen websites like Zapier become more popular to automate mundane tasks. But obviously one of the consequences of this technologization, if that is a word, of the industry is that we're seeing many of the lower paid jobs, unskilled jobs, rapidly disappearing and replaced by essentially robots. If you look at an average Amazon warehouse now, yes, we've got workers in it who are increasingly being set exorbitantly high targets, allegedly, because automated robots are going around and doing the job for much longer, much faster, and at a much reduced rate of pay. But this does provide an opportunity overall to create new, high-skilled, well-paid jobs for the maintenance, production, and enhancement of these robots. AI is currently excellent at things like pattern recognition. We're seeing it advance into healthcare. Can it spot fingers? Hopefully it can spot fingers. I mean, if it can't spot fingers, I don't think it's got any chance, to be honest. But it can spot things, hopefully, that maybe doctors would miss, and can analyse many scans or test results in real time to give patients and doctors the information they need. This isn't to replace doctors, but enhance or augment their ability. It's also great at data analysis, so the number of data analyst positions we may find decreasing in future years, and complex decision making. We're seeing the growth of autonomous driving vehicles, although, to be said, there has been some spectacular accidents as well. However, this does take us on to the problems with AI, or the less problems, but more the weaknesses of AI. So AI doesn't have a conscience, it isn't sentient, it lacks a broader understanding of things, it lacks creativity. It can try to feign understanding and feign creativity in the way if you ask Alexa how she is, she'll respond, but she has no concept of a feeling or the feeling that she is saying. And common sense that humans possess is just something that AIs do not have. AIs can't react very well to situations that they haven't encountered before. Therefore, overall, to the relief of many, it's unlikely that AI will develop independently, become self-aware, or gain consciousness in the near future, certainly not by our current understanding of it. So these concerns about AI taking over the world stem from movies we've seen, science fiction, where essentially AI becomes malevolent. We've seen examples of this in the X-Files with the Central Operating System, where it expands beyond its original parameters and starts killing people. We've seen it in the case of Terminator, AI robots which go around starting wars. It is important, of course, while we're developing AI, to be aware of the ethical implications and the potential risks associated with AI development, which have been highlighted. But the notion currently that AI can autonomously take control of the world like a crazed dictator is just simply not supported by either the current technology available or the evidence. However, as a final note of caution, as with any powerful technology, it's crucial for society to approach AI development with responsible and ethical practices. The sooner we get this in place, the less likely it will be that AI will be used in unethical ways, and that current situation involving AI, such as facial recognition, which is notoriously inaccurate when it's been used by the Metropolitan Police Service in determining the identity of people who aren't white. This is based on the training data that it's been sent. So it's important that these systems are trained properly, used properly, and that we've got agreed standards, which is why it is more important than ever that the government starts thinking about regulating AI for the benefit of all of society. This is something that they've started to do already in the US, but the UK is far, far behind. We need to include considerations about the transparency, about fairness, about accountability, and key, ensuring that there is human oversight all the time. We have seen what has happened to autonomous vehicles during testing when there is humans take their eyes off the ball. The cars crash under trucks, they make terrible decisions, and this will be the case for a long time to come. If we approach AI in this way, we can harness the benefits whilst mitigating the potential risks and ensure that AI is used as a tool for good, not evil. Hope you enjoyed our quick pondering of the question over whether will AI take over the world. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more insights into technology, and we shall see you again soon. Bye!